Hey gang, this is Vinny Biscotto with the Biscotto Team, and I'm here today with some advice before you fill out your application, whether you're going to refinance or you're going to purchase a home or whatever your transaction is. When you're going to start that application, there's some things that you definitely need to know. Number one, the accuracy of your application is important. Do you have 2 years of residence? Do you have 2 years where you are accurate with your dates of where you were living, right? So they want to see 2 years of residence. Even if you had multiple addresses, you want to be accurate with that as they're trying to verify a 12-month verification of rent or verification of mortgage. Having that timeline is important because these are some of the basic requirements when you're applying for a mortgage that they're able to verify these things. Second is 2 years of employment, right? So let's just say that you've been in the same line of work and at one job you were receiving overtime consistently and you worked there for a year, and then you worked at your prior employment, you worked there for a year, but you didn't receive any overtime, right? So how are they calculating that if they want to see a 2-year history or that you've been receiving that overtime for 2 years? Well, being accurate with those dates is very important because, if you're at 16 months, 18 months, that's going to give you a good snapshot of what that income looks like. So when the underwriters are trying to determine what a fair income calculation is for you, and making sure it aligns with the investors, these are the things that they're looking for. So it's important that you are accurate with those dates. And another piece that goes unnoticed is when we're filling out the application and we're listing the properties that we own. And this is so important because whether you are going to qualify carrying the payment for all of those homes or you rent them out and you're receiving rental income from them, you have to remember that they are going to count the property tax, the cost of homeowners insurance. All of that is taken into consideration with that mortgage payment that's listed on the REO. So you want to be as accurate as possible so that your net rental income is showing correctly. If you're only putting your mortgage payment and you're not listing what the property taxes are and you don't escrow them, that gross rental income is going to show differently. So it's very important to list these things and be as accurate as you can when you're completing the application, because most of the headaches and heartache when a loan goes wrong is that the information in the beginning wasn't accurate, right? And then you're trying to have to remedy a situation where if you're thorough and detailed up front, it makes the process smooth. So, it's important that we get this information out there to our first-time home buyers, to anybody that's beginning that process, and that you feel comfortable with taking your time and making sure your dates of employment are correct, your dates of residency are correct, and that your properties that you own, that you're including all of the liabilities associated with those properties, right? Property tax, homeowners insurance, any homeowners association, the same way, that's going to calculate into your gross rental income, right? And what those offsets are. So it's very important that we get that and we get that accurate application up front. That's a tongue twister. So I'd love to help you with this. I'd love to go through and make sure we can take an application over the phone. You can do it online at our biscottoteam.com and get started there. But you can reach me, Vinny, at 817-714-5090. And remember, for all your mortgage needs, talk to Vinny. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.